finishing. Ooh, she's soft. Come on, dig 50-20. Dig. Come on, old girl. Oh, he's good. God damn. Well, how's she going today, guys? Well, we're just out in the field here. We seeded it today. That was pretty boring, so that's why I didn't film that, because our seeder is legit just a little thing that sits on the back of the quad, and its spray width is only about a meter, maybe 4 feet. And that's what Dad did all day. So now he's harrowing, and I've got the old axe. I'm just taking out some roots along the trees here, and we got 2 baskets for rock picking. Normally we would do this with our Polaris Ranger, but it shit the bed about 2 months ago, and we still haven't fixed that, so we're picking with the quads. I'm on the old Yamaha, my little brother's off on the Honda somewhere. And yeah, so it's kind of boring, but I figure I'll get some 50-20 footage for you today. Oh, he must have found another wet spot he's cutting out into the field. Talk to you in a moment. Damn skeeter was on my hand. Fuck, there's skeeters everywhere. Piss off, you dirty buggers. Nobody likes you. What the fuck was that? Probably just a Sam squamch. I heard something in the woods. Yeah. I'll let you guys guess in the comment section how long it took Dad to seed this thing with the quad, or seed this area with the quad. The only hint I'll give you is he managed to do it in 1 day. Or he managed to do it all in today, but I'll make you guys guess on how long it took. Fucking skeeters everywhere. Hang on a second. This is why I'm proud to be an Albertan. We've got beautiful landscape, good soil. Well, I'm assuming this is good soil, but either way, there's good soil in this province. The only thing I'm ashamed of, well, I'm not so ashamed of it anymore now, but if you'd have asked me about a year ago this time, actually closer to 2 years ago now, I would say I was ashamed of my government. Rachel Notley was fucking pounding Alberta into the goddamn dirt. And then our new premier here, Jason Kenney, he's saving us. He's unfucking all the shit Rachel Notley fucked up. But if you were to ask me if I'm a proud Canadian, I'm just gonna say no. Justin Trudeau is. To make a long story short, we're just gonna say he's a fucking idiot. But oh, there's baby brother on the Honda, and I got the old gear parking brake. Come on, I'm using the gears parking brake. That's about the best thing you can do. Keep your shitty old Yamaha from running down the hill. The old 50-20 still just giving her. Now, I fucking hate rock picking, I'll just put it that way. And as fancy as it would be to just putter around in the field all day on the W6 with a rock picker like what old South Sask farmer has, that would be mint. But you see that little rock there? I don't think it would be able to pick that guy up. And those are the ones that are most likely to get caught up in our fucking haybine, because that's what this is going to be, is one of our hay fields. And our fucking haybine it has like the two big discs at the back to crack the hay when it goes through, so it'll dry a bit quicker and easier. But however many years ago, like before they picked all the rocks out of the fields over in one of our other fields over yonder there, like my dad and my grandpa would have rocks go whizzing past their ears at like 40 mile an hour, because it would try to go through the rollers, but the rollers wouldn't let them go through, so then they'd get pinched and shoot out the other way. And they're lucky they didn't get clonked on the head with any of them. And there was, like, Dad said that there were some that were like bigger than his fist go flying by his head. And that was, like, they were running, my uncle has a old WD9, which is basically the big brother to the W6. Oh, and it's a diesel too. Anyways, they would run that haybine with their WD9, and yeah, you would have rocks go whizzing by your ears. And the skeeters are getting bad again, but last summer running the 40-20 on the haybine, I actually had a little rock about yay big around fucking hit the back window right about where a guy's head would be. So I'm just glad that there was a fucking window in the way. I'm kind of surprised it didn't even like crack it. So yeah, but oh fuck, I'm getting attacked by the skeeters again. Hang on, I'll talk to you later. Then sometimes you get rocks like this big cocksucker. About last fall, I was working the 9N and its little cultivator along the trees here, trying to work up some of these roots. And the cultivator got hung up on that big cocksucker. It was under the ground, right about there, I think. And at first I thought it was like maybe not as big as that, but I could tell it was a bigger rock. So I was like, okay, and I got the shovel out there and tried to dig it up, and I dug up the top surface, and I was like, okay, yeah, no, this is bigger than I expected. So then Dad got out here with the 50-20 and dug it out of there. I'm sorry, not sorry, I didn't get that on video. I was fixing the W6. Oh, and speaking about the W6, she's about ready to go back together. We're just waiting on a few more things, but we got the alternator and with that belt back together and the governor belt and all that other shit. We still need to put the new spark plug pieces on, and I fucked up the fuel bowl. That's still on the way. And there's a wee bit of wiring left to do because I'm rewiring the fucking thing. And yeah. Oh, and when I said that I was cultivating with the 9N, and if any of you were wondering why that hasn't been in a video in a long time, is last fall I completely fucked it pretty much. The steering is no bueno no more. When I was trying to get it out from under the deck one day, rather than firing up the W6 and moving it to get the 9N out, I just decided to try to weave it out through between the poles or support beams on the deck. And while I was doing that, I kind of fucked something up in the steering box, and now when one wheel's straight, the other one's facing inwards for some reason, and so yeah, she's fucked. Dad and I are gonna get in the shop one of these days and fix that, but we probably aren't gonna do it anytime soon because we have no need for it yet. Plus, we already have the W6, the 650, that 8N, and my dirt bike in the shop taking up room. That's 4 fucking projects, and not a one of them is ready to come out yet. So yeah, but like, this is a massive fucking rock, and like, even if it were sitting on the surface, I still don't think that rock picker and Nick's there would be able to get it out or pick it up anyways. Like, this thing was 1,000 pounds. Like, Dad couldn't even Like, he said he couldn't lift it with the 50-20. He had to push it in. Like, this cocksucker's got to be like 3,000 pounds. Because the 50-20 has a weight limit of like 2,500 on the front end loader. So if this thing couldn't get picked up by the 50-20, that's when you know she's a heavy whore. And we got 2 other rocks in here from the past. Yeah, this is my rock picking setup here. Nothing special. But I'm getting attacked by skeeters, but I'll go try to get more 50-20 footage. Might have to run back to the shop and get some hillbilly smell good. That'd keep the skeeters off. How glorious it would be if she had a straight pipe. You guys might be able to hear her a bit better. Or I'm not sure if you can hear it at all, but I can hear it. Maybe I should zoom out before I do more talking, but I'm kind of away from the big tree, so the skeeters aren't as bad over here. And yep. For any of you wondering what we seeded on this, it was just, you know, your typical grass seed. I don't know, some that hopefully the cows are gonna like this winter, and then we're gonna put some oats on top of it too. But that's coming tomorrow, I think. So yeah, that's what's going on here. He's turning. Oh, I see. He's not going over to that side of the field because it's all wet over there. I just about planted the old Yamaha there. And I look at the size of the fucking rock I found. Just huge. It's probably one of the, well, biggest rocks that I've pulled out of here, not including the big fucker I just showed you. But I've pulled quite a few big rocks out of this field. Got a fucking dead spider. I don't know what the fuck that is, but I should probably get back to work. I think Dad's not so happy with me. I'm sitting around videoing too much. We'll talk to you in a minute. And off he disappears. The old, I think it's about a 30-foot harrow. Homemade actually. Dad built it. Oh, well, he built it a long time ago, I'll just put it that way. And I think before the 50-20 came along in '93, he pulled that harrow with my uncle's WD-9 that I mentioned to you earlier. And I was hoping to have my 650 running in time to pull that harrow, but then one day Dad was like, oh, why don't you pull the W6 in here and we'll change that alternator, which turned into us replacing the belts and a bunch of other shit. And now if we'd have just stuck to changing or replacing that alternator, she'd be out and working again, and we would have been able to focus our attention on the 650 for all of last week, and it would be running by now, hopefully. But nope, we focused it all on the W6, which, I mean, it isn't a bad thing. because that thing was calling for some attention the day she got here. She was usable, but rough. Fuck, killed a skeeter there. And yeah, so I think that this is probably where I'm gonna let you guys off here, because it's almost looking like it's wanting to rain. I see there was some rain happening over yonder there not that long ago, but it's coming our way. And I'm getting attacked by skeeters, and we're expecting company in about, well, maybe 20 minutes or so. But yeah, so this is probably why I'm gonna let you off. As always, go check out Ed and Murphy. You guys can find them in pretty much the comment section in every one of my videos. I think they've visited there and stopped and left a message. So yeah, you guys go hit them up, and hit up South Sask Farmer as well, because I'm fairly certain he's probably gonna view this, because he's been requesting some 50/20 footage for quite some time, but I only included like maybe 3 minutes worth of the 50/20 last video. So this one's for you, Nick. You're getting to see some more 50/20 footage. Anyways, if you guys are new and haven't subscribed already, please do. I'm gonna try to start uploading more often, because now that I know people actually like to watch my videos. Yeah, so we'll talk to you in the next one here. Well, we'll let you have some Yamaha footage here.